What is going on, guys? We're not actually on the water today. Today we're gonna be in the garage, we're gonna be in the minivan, we're gonna be working on stuff, and I'm gonna show you how I pack out for basically a 1 or 2 night tournament with all of my camera gear and sleeping in the minivan. Okay, it's actually pretty comfortable. I'll show you how I get it all set up. This is gonna be a really great video for YouTubers, especially those that are fishing and making trips and all that stuff. I think I have a pretty good setup. Maybe you can learn a thing or two. Hit the like and subscribe button, reel and roll. It's time to make our incredibly boring, super long list. So buckle up. Get a notepad and pencil. I have it memorized. I'm not promising that I'm going to tell you every single thing that you need to go on a fishing trip, but this is a good start. Oh, I like to do it in categories. And first, we're gonna start with safety. Do you have a whistle? Do you have a life jacket? Do you have an extra life jacket? Do you have some type of med kit? Whether it be a first aid kit or Band-Aids or gauze or whatever, just something. Basically, if you cut yourself on the water or off the water, can you quickly treat it so you're not getting blood everywhere and bad things happen? If your vehicle or trailer breaks, do you have what you need to repair it? So that might look like tie-down straps or spare tires or whatever. When was the last time you did maintenance on your vehicle? When was the last time you did maintenance on your kayak? I'm gonna put this under safety, so you need a water source. And one that's gonna be in your vehicle and one that's gonna be in your kayak, whether you use like a big Yeti or water bottles like I do, doesn't matter. Make sure you have a water source. Make sure you have snacks. Make sure you have blankets. Make sure you have an external battery charger. So if your phone dies and you're stranded on the side of the road, you have a way to charge your phone either with the vehicle or if your vehicle's dead with an external charging kit. Keys. Do you have extra sets of keys? That might be for your trailer, for your vehicle, whatever you lock down, you have an extra set with you. That's really important too. I think that's it for safety, but if I think of something later, I'll come back to it. I'm gonna try to do as an extensive list as possible with making sure I get some key elements, but also at the same time, making sure that I don't go into too much detail. Like, don't forget to bring your favorite crankbait. I'm not gonna do that. So let's start out with the essentials. If you're a kayak angler, you need a catch board. I recommend always having 2 with you. That way, if you're at the boat ramp, you're about to launch, you need an extra catch board, or somebody forgets their catch board, you can always give them a catch board as a loaner. So don't forget your catch board. Number 2, bring a phone, extra phone, digital camera if possible. 3, external charger. I know we talked about that in safety, but you want a little battery pack on your kayak as well. It's gonna be helpful. Pliers. You want fishing pliers. I always have 2 sets. So make sure that you have some fishing pliers. You're gonna pack your baits because that's what you do. You're gonna pack your soft plastics. You're gonna pack your tackle. You're gonna set up 5 to 10 to whatever, how many rods. And they're gonna have the first thing that you want to throw tied on, ready to go based on the weeks of research you've done, watching weather patterns, talking to locals, just everything, Google Earth, whatever. This isn't what that video is about. Let's see what else. Oh, fish scale. You never know when you're gonna catch a personal best. Always have a scale on you. First aid kit for the kayak. Make sure you have a little first aid kit, super important. Life jacket, I'm gonna keep saying life jacket because you absolutely need a life jacket. Sunglasses. Sunscreen, bug spray, hat, extra hat. So basically your sun protection, so for your health. I think that's it for fishing, right? I mean, there's other things too, like you're gonna need, if you're in a kayak, you need your pedal drive, your paddle, your motor, all that stuff. Stake down poles, but usually you don't forget stuff like that. But I have forgotten a life jacket, I have forgotten a catch board, so I'm gonna make sure I go over those. But any kayak and kayak accessory that you're gonna need, for me, right, that's all my camera gear I went over earlier. If you need that stuff, make sure that's loaded. Anyways, your kayak accessories, and that might be a pedal drive, that might be a trolling motor, whatever. Make sure all your batteries are charged, so to 100% before you leave. That would be your YOLOtech juice box, your GoPros, your phones, your scale, your light. Do not forget your 360 light. That's an important one. Yeah, any other thing that takes a charge when you're charged. Oh, do a function check on your depth finder or any electronics that you need to fish on your kayak. I think that's it for that part. We'll move on to the next section. Don't forget rain gear, and don't forget to bring cash for the entry fee or whatever. Just always have cash on you as an adult. But especially when you're traveling and you're gonna go fish a tournament. All right, guys. I'm about to tell you some heart-wrenching news that you're never gonna emotionally recover from. But it's good to know. Why are we staring at a bunch of X-Zone lure soft plastics? Because if you're like me, you have more soft plastics than you could ever possibly know what to do with. Let me show you. Ooh, that's just a couple. They're spread all throughout the studio. And of course, we have extra ways to mount our GoPros if need be. We got our clip, we've got our chesty, and we've got our helmet or head mount. And then in here, I keep all the spare parts for all the GoPros, anything that I might need in case of an emergency. Just a ton of little extra GoPro parts in there. We've got our cable bag, we have all of our charging cables, and a couple of bricks. Those are all of our electronics, minus the gimbal that I'm using right now to shoot this video. There's a view from the back. A few extras we threw in are NRS boundary boots. This is our clothes bag. We also have toiletries in there as well, an extension cable, cooler, big water jug, baby wipes, so important. All right, we did a check on the trailer lights. They're good to go. Ignore this. We're just taping on a new keel guard. Well, actually, we're using the tape to hold the marine goo there. Moving back, all of these are secure. We have everything tied down, ready to go. Make sure this is nice and tight so it doesn't blow around everywhere. Tuck our cables in, just like that. Give those tires a little kick. Check our spare. It is not ready for anything. This guy is packed out. We threw in a camping chair right at the end. He is good to go. Making sure that these are tight. Tied down. Getting over to the other side here. We're gonna kick our tires again. Make sure those are good. Make sure this strap is good. And everything is tied down and secure. Like these. I forget these all the time. They have made pretty long trips without being latched, I will say that much. But we want to latch them. We always want to latch them. We are packed out. We are ready to roll. Hope you guys have learned at least a couple things from this video. If nothing else, go back and make a list, your own list, so you can put the checks in the box before you go on your next fishing trip, and you can drive relaxed with confidence, knowing that you have every single thing that you're gonna need throughout your trip. That way you're not worrying about if you pack the sunscreen or the bug spray or an extra pillow or whatever. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and remember, reel and roll.